I started the camera first. Oops. The theme song. The theme song. What? The theme song. The theme song. I totally stole that from Strong Bad. This is the theme song. I stole that song too.
It's theme song too.
The theme song. The theme song. What? The theme song. I miss Strong Bad.
Welcome to When Wife Gives You Lemons.
Hi.
Here we are.
How are you? My
Hello.
boo bitches.
Bitches.
Ooh, my boo bitches.
So should we get right in this thing?
Let's do
Because I
it.
know we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
Okay. So we went to Hurricane Harbor the other day.
Yes.
Me, you, and Brody, and it was on Sunday.
Yes.
Yeah, so it was assholes to elbows people.
Yes.
It was, felt like a dirty water park, but it was.
Boo bitch.
But I felt good because we were wet and it was hot.
Yeah.
So, remember when we were in the lazy river cruising, and we went by and you saw the lifeguard like jumping up and down and kind of like pointing over? Did you see that?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Okay. So what happened? I found this out. Was a fight broke out. A big old fight. Some ladies got in a fight at the line over there, and you can hear one of them yelling, "Mom, don't, Mom!" Like, and then one lady punching another lady, and like one of them is bleeding all over. One ends up getting arrested for assault. The other one's probably gonna sue the shit out of that one. And it's like, holy shit! I go, oh my god, we were like right there.
No.
We were there when it happened.
No, we weren't. It happened the day before.
Are you sure?
I'm positive because Brody and I talked about it. I was showing Brody the video while we were in the pool.
No, that's crazy.
Because he goes, Mom, remember, we were walking in and he goes, Mom, where was the fight? Because he wanted to go look to see if the blood was still there.
Oh, okay. Well, it started popping up on my stuff, and I was like, holy shit, that must have been what happened, because the lady was all tripping and shit over it, right?
You just not pay attention to us when we're all together.
I didn't see the video.
But we had a whole like 3 conversations about it that day with you there.
Watching the race?
Yes.
I was watching the race. So it wasn't the same day, so there was still a dumb fight there.
There was a dumb fight.
And it cracks me up that people think that, oh, you don't mess with me and I fucked you up, and then they don't realize how bad they just screwed up themselves.
Yeah, because it's hot, they serve alcohol. It's just awful. A recipe for a disaster, because it, like a lot of places in Southern California, like Southern California, summer gets hot here and people get crazy, and you add some alcohol, some dehydration, a lot of people, a lot of stress and lines, and fucking shit goes nuts.
So I don't of course I didn't write what it was from, but I was watching something the other day, and the scenes, the girl says something to him about oh my gosh, what was it? She said something about, oh, we're both Leos or something, and he goes, yeah, stubborn and blah, 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 and da, da. And she goes, and she said something about, and frisky or something like that. And he goes, when aroused. And that was like on regular TV. I was like, that's the weirdest line ever.
Funny.
So I thought that was really funny, and I wrote that down because it made me laugh. And then there was the plain cheese. I have the plain cheeseburger fiasco. So I went and got the kids' food, and it was a McDonald's deal. So I got the 2 cheeseburger meals, right? One regular, and one plain set, right? And I go, all right, 2 of the number whatever it is, 6, 7, 2 number 7. One of them plain, and right, so I get up there and I get the food and I get everything, and I look in the bag, and there's 1 plain. There's 4 cheeseburgers, right? But one, I guess I wasn't clear enough when I said 2 of the combos, 1 of them plain. So he took that literal, 1. So then I go, hey man, and he goes, oh, he like panicked, and I go, do you want me to sit here? Do you want me to pull forward to the 3rd window and you're gonna bring it to me? What do you want me to do? He goes, yeah, go to the third window. So I sat there. And I sat there. Finally, like, the janitor guy comes by, sweeping or something. I'm like, hey, man. Like he was cleaning or something. And I go, hey, oh, hey. And I go, I'm supposed to get a cheeseburger. I'm waiting. And he goes, oh. And he walked away, and he comes back like a minute later with it. And I was like, what the fuck, man? He took it so literal. And I've had that happen one other time. And asked for a chicken sandwich with nothing on it. And I fucking literally got 2 pieces of toast. And I go, are you fucking for real right now?
Well, that's what happens when you're picky.
Man.
Picky
pissed
man.
me off. So, that's what else is new.
Is that all your notes?
For now.
We're not going to go into Hairgate?
No, Ponygate's over.
Ponygate's over. Okay.
It was some sort of clip-on or something. Which is fucking also weird, and I don't even know how to start with that one. Because you're a goddamn 60-year-old man. What are you doing? Goddamn clip-on ponytail. That's weird. I don't know, were you trying to fuck with us?
Okay.
Because you did. You fucked with me.
Well,
it messed me up for like 3 days.
Let's talk about some fucking up. So, on Friday, I was getting my towels wet to put in my hot towel warmer, and somebody walks in. I was like, shit, is my person here early? So I walk out, and it's this older lady, and I go, hi, and I'm all, are you here to see Beatrice or Allie? And she goes, no, I just saw a sign downstairs, and something told me to come up here. And I go, okay. And she goes, well, what do y'all do here? And I go, well, Beatrice does lashes and facials and microblading and permanent makeup. And I go on a bunch of other words that I don't understand because I'm not that type of girl. And then I go, Allie does waxing, eyebrows, eyelashes. I go, in fact, she did my eyebrows, and I've never been happier with my eyebrows.
I've never looked more surprised. No, I'm just kidding. I just think it's funny.
And I go, and I'm the massage therapist. And she goes, oh. And I go, in fact, I'm running a special for summer. $75 for an hour, $105 for 90, and you get free hot stones and aromatherapy. And she goes, oh, honey, I'm 72. Can you write that down? And I go, okay. So I'm writing it down, and she goes, by the way, sweetheart, what's your name? And I go, my name's Joy. And I'm leaning down writing stuff, and she goes, Eileen. And I go, I'm sorry, what? And she goes, my name's Eileen.
Oh, that's weird.
I got goosebumps. I was all, I don't know why, but I was like, and I go, that is very weird. I go, because my middle name is Eileen, and I publish all my books under Joy Eileen, and I go on stage and do comedy under Joy Eileen. Joy Eileen's like me.
You pretty much go by Joy Eileen.
Yeah, I do. When I have to say,
that's pretty much what you
when I have to say Joy Barnett, it sounds very, it's your mom. Your mom's Joy Barnett.
I get it.
So she goes, what kind of books do you write, Joy Eileen? And I go, well, I write romance.
Eileen Joy.
And she goes, I do the screenplays for the Hallmark Channel.
Get the fuck out.
And I go, you're my new best friend. And she goes, we need to talk.
You're like, fucking yeah.
So we go in my room, and she shuts the door. And I was like, okay. And she goes, do you have a Hallmark movie in your head right now that has never been written? And I go, yes. Yes, I do.
Which one?
And
this should have been your answer.
And I go, if I tell you this, I go, you cannot steal it. And she goes, honey, I'm 72. She goes, then she got Hollywood on me. She goes, the angels told me to come up here. Something told me to come up here.
Hey, take that shit. I mean, obviously something told her.
And I go, okay.
Intuition.
So I tell her my homeless story. And she goes, okay, they're not going to like that he's homeless. They're not going to like that he was an alcoholic. So her and I start ping-ponging off of each other and manipulating this story until it fits in the Hallmark box. Because Hallmark does have a formula that you can't go out of their formula. And she goes, she's like, they're saying yes. And then we go off and we do a couple more things. And she go, that one. And then like we go off on a little more things. And she goes, okay, that's your movie. And she goes, my car's done being washed. I have your card. That's your movie. And then, like, disappears like fucking Santa Claus.
And with nothing else? Like, no...
And I was like...
No, like, we'll be in touch, write something?
And I go, fuck just happened? And I'm just standing. I almost wanted to call Beatrice and be like, I need you to check the cameras to make sure this really happened. And I didn't just fucking hallucinate. Because I'm not kidding you, John.
I understand.
When I said Joy and she said Eileen, I was all...
Like all in one motion?
Yeah.
It was like she just finished your sentence?
Yeah. And I go, I'm sorry,
you know, it would
what?
be really weird.
What?
Because it was like some future you. And she's like, hey.
I fucking look good for 72.
She's like, hey, listen. You need to tell me what you got going on, girl. Because I know what you got going on.
That'd be fucking... Yeah.
Right. It's like some alternate universe older you.
It'd be weird. We're not married, by the way. Because I met her husband, too. It wasn't you.
I didn't think so.
So then...
Was he old or was he...
He was...
Was that son of a bitch? Who is that motherfucker?
I don't know.
I don't like him already.
She told me his name. I can't
like
remember.
him.
So then...
I already don't like him.
So then... I have another lady. She's the lady. I do 2-hour massages on her. She pays me $300 because she swears that I'm better than anything she's ever gotten at the Four Seasons.
I've heard that you were the best.
She's also, she purchased like $800 worth of gift cards.
But you are literally the only one who's ever really massaged me.
So.
I can't judge. I can say you're the best.
So she comes in and we're talking. And she's like, so what's been going on? And I go, well, I'm going on tour with Motley Crue. And she stops and she goes, tell me about that. So I tell her my story because it's a fucking cool fucking story.
Right.
And she goes, Joy, did you know I work for the same management company that manages Motley Crue?
That's so funny.
And I go, I didn't know. That's what you did for a living.
Now, is this a person that you're meeting outside in the new place?
Yeah.
How exciting, right? This is like showing that
That's
the new place is just paying itself off.
The little angel lady came into spoilage. So then this lady, and she goes, do you want to go on?
Dogs are barking.
I know. She goes, do you want to go on tour with Motley Crue? And I'm all, yeah. And she goes, do you want me to say something? And I'm all, yeah. And she goes, okay, and I massaged her on Friday. The thing with Tommy happened on Sunday. She goes, we're going to give it a couple weeks because I don't want you to appear desperate. And I go, I am desperate. And she's like, but they don't need to know that. And then I was like, I'm the happiest I've been in a very, very long time. And she's like, I could tell. She's like, you're fucking sparkling. And it's funny because like 6 people I've seen at Dr. Hong Kong's office, they walk in and they're like, holy shit, you look happy.
I couldn't agree more. You're like postures up.
Yes.
And I totally understand.
I'm having a fuck. And even if none of these things pan out, this is I'm having so much fun. Like I had a fucking little angel lady from time travel come see me, and then I have all these weird like Motley Crue things now. I'm having fun.
Good.
So then we're talking and we're having a good old time, and then blah 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 blah. But whatever. Okay.
Ooh, it's gonna be good.
So today, okay, we have to rewind. Whenever I did stand up for the first time, I think it was 9 years ago actually. I did stand up for the first time, and I put it up on YouTube.
Okay, right.
And that night, I had an author friend write me, and she's like, hey, I need to put something weird sexual in my book, but it can't be too weird, but it needs to be kind of kinky. And I was like, hey, have you ever heard of the grapefruit blowjob? And she says, no. So I go to find it on YouTube, copy and paste it, and send it to her.
Right.
Okay.
I remember this.
Yes, I've told the story, but it may...
Yeah, but I remember this.
But I need to tell it again.
Copy.
Okay. So then the next day, my patient Derek, who I adore, he's like, hey, I want to see you do stand-up. So I go on my phone, see the very first YouTube link, send it to him, and I go, okay, I just sent you the YouTube link. And he's like, I'll watch it when I get home. A week later, he comes in, and he's all, I'm so fucking confused. And I'm all, why? Like, all my jokes were like, all my jokes made sense.
Yeah.
And he goes, where the fuck were you? And I'm all, what are you talking about? And he's all, it was a grapefruit. And I go, Oh my God. I sent him the YouTube link of the grapefruit blowjob.
That's almost like sending an accidental oops to the wrong one.
But I'm also a massage therapist. If his wife would have seen that and been like, why the fuck is your massage therapist sending... It could have been really bad.
But she probably fucking laughs her ass off of this.
She doesn't know.
She's never heard the story.
I don't think she's ever heard the story. But I mean, if it was any other... I could have ruined a marriage. And I feel horrible. Because how did you... Because, okay, people who know me would have been like, that's just Joy. Like, Joy does Joy things. But if you don't know that I'm Joy, like, that could look malicious. That could look like I'm trying to cheat. So... He's my first massage today. This is my last Tuesday at Dr. Hong Kong's. So he comes in and he gets on the table and he calls me babe. He's like, babe, I gotta tell you something. And he goes, you're gonna fucking laugh. And I go, okay. Oh, by the way, this guy is the reason Dr. Hong Kong became Dr. Hong Kong. He's that guy.
Oh, wow.
He's the one that Dr. Hong Kong thought was in the room.
Yeah.
Okay. So, like, we have history.
Right.
So he goes, I knew this was your last day with me. This was going to be our last massage together. So I went to Albertsons and I was going to bring you a grapefruit. And I was going to even write, like, entrance and exit and, like, I love you, Joy. And he's he's like, you were gonna fucking laugh. And I'm all, oh my God, why didn't you do that? I'm laughing. We're dying laughing. And he goes, well, I walked in and he goes, and I pick up this grapefruit and he's like, it's just the size of a big orange. And I go, yeah. And he goes, you're gonna make fun of me and think that I have a small penis.
Wow.
And he goes, I don't know why, but I thought it was going to be like the size of a watermelon or a cantaloupe. And he goes, if I would have brought you this rinky-dink grapefruit, because he's Asian too, he's like, you would have made fun of it. He goes, I picked that up and I looked at the girl and I go, is this like a normal size grapefruit? And the girl goes, yes, sir. And he's all, nah, fuck that. And he puts it in.
Is this normal?
And I go, how big do you need your grapefruit to be? I go, it fits in your hand. And he goes, I don't know, I didn't even think. He goes, I just knew you were going to make fun of me because it's small. And I go, what? If you open a woman's legs, would you rather see a grapefruit or a watermelon? And he's like, well, I wasn't thinking straight. I just knew you were going to make fun of me because I'm Asian. And I go, well, how big do you need your grapefruit to be? He goes, oh, that was big enough. I just didn't need you to know that. And I go, the funniest thing would have been if you would have brought me a tangerine.
Right. A peach.
No, it's gonna have a whole thing.
A little halo.
Oh my God,
I should have brought you a halo.
Whew, that's what I meant, the little tangerines. Oh my God, the cuties. Oh, fuck. We were laughing funny. So fucking hard. He's like, I just knew you were gonna make fun of me.
You're like, I am now.
But when I go, how big do you need your grapefruit to be? And he's like, oh, it was plenty big enough. I just didn't need you to know that.
That's a funny line, too.
I was like, oh my God. Holy shit. Oh, man.
That's good.
Oh, man. It was so funny. Let's see.
Yeah, you just did your last Tuesday at Dr. Hong Kong's Joy.
Yep. And then...
make sure I didn't have any other notes stashed away in here. Went to Hurricane Harbor fight. You got my list of my side job I just did. Did I talk about a homeless Amazon driver?
No.
Oh, okay. So there was an Amazon driver I saw. I forget where it was. It might have been up here somewhere in our area. But
a hole in your shorts.
But I swear he looked homeless. Like he looked. Oh no. I know what it was. I remember now. I remember. There was literally a homeless guy. It was when we went to Hollywood, I think.
Okay.
And I was standing out front. I was talking to Guam or something. I wasn't with you at the moment.
Have you seen the video of Guam making out with the chick?
God, no, but I'm going to have to watch it. So, anyway, I'm standing there and I see like a he's definitely homeless, 100%. But he's got an Amazon vest on, right? And I'm like, so as he just like walk up, so I could just steal packages, like, Amazon, wrong out. But he's like got one shoe on and like no laces in the other shoe and like uneven quitter socks. And it was like, I was like, holy shit, is that guy homeless? I go, does he really work for him? Like my brain, they hire anybody.
I'm so confused.
They hire everybody.
Mr. Bezos, what are you doing?
Man, that was funny.
That was funny.
So that's why I had a homeless Amazon guy in there in my notes.
So I went to Derek and Jenny's house to massage Derek, and then they for my birthday they gave me a Theragun, which is fucking the coolest thing ever. But then they also got me a cake, and Jenny handed it to me, and she goes, "This isn't your original cake. I ate your first one because you didn't come over when we thought you were gonna come over."
So we had to buy a new one because I ate your first one.
And she goes, and it was Derek's fault because I was in the kitchen and I opened the fridge and your cake was there, and I yelled up to Derek and I go, "Would it be okay? Do you think Joy would be okay if I ate her cake for breakfast?" And Derek's all, "Fuck yeah, she would, because she's cool like that." And so she ate my cake.
So did you hear about the cocaine that they found in the White House?
Somewhat. I try and stay away from all of that.
I don't really follow news, but I just thought that was super funny that somebody dropped their cocaine and they're like, oh, I don't know whose it is. This is crazy. We get it.
Kicking it to the side.
They're like, we looked through the cameras and we couldn't find anybody that might have dropped it. You know, there's some guy in there going, oh my God. And everybody's lining up for drug tests now.
Yeah.
It's like, damn it, you ruined it for all of us, you fucking stupid son of a bitch. Why'd you bring it to work?
Right. I was giving it to... No.
It's giving it to the old man. It's the only thing that's keeping him alive. Anyway, I just thought that was really funny, too, that they actually found some random cocaine in that, like, middle of the fucking White House somewhere. Like.
Yep.
Doesn't surprise me, though.
No. And we went to Hurricane Harbor, and John didn't buy me a funnel cake, so we are getting divorced.
I will take you to Magic Mountain right now. Oh, they're closed. I tried.
That was really mean.
I was going to.
I looked down, like, fucking, why are we still talking?
It was an accident.
No, it was not an accident.
So, I could take you this weekend.
So did I tell you when I worked at the Comedy Store last Wednesday, Bobby Lee comes in, and he's all, I go, "Hey, how's your shoulder?" And he goes, I worked on it like 2 months ago, and he's like, "Ever since you worked on my shoulder, it has felt amazing." And then he starts walking by me, and he turns around and he goes, "Why the fuck are you working in the kitchen?" And I go, "Because I just want to say I work at the Comedy Store." And he's all, "You're better than this." And I go, "Well, then take me on tour." And he's all, and then he just walked away.
Yeah, good day.
Please, sir. Somebody fucking take me on tour. Just manifest that shit.
You just want to go on tour. You don't care what you do. You just want to go on tour.
Yeah, I don't care if I tell stand-up. I don't care if I massage. I just want to go on tour.
We need you to massage dicks.
I was going to ask you. And that's all came up today.
No. That's
okay.
my answer.
Okay.
What's the rest of it?
No, if you said no.
I want to hear.
Would it be okay if I did the grapefruit and offered that as a service? Because I'm not touching it. I'm just...
As long as you don't want to be married.
That is a loaded statement.
Well, that's up to
Right.
you. If you want to... Why? You have someone in mind you want to go grapefruiting?
No.
Are you going fucking fishing?
No. I don't want to give somebody ants in their butthole.
Dang, you disappoint me. Broke my heart right here.
No, you don't care about me.
That's not true. We've been married forever. I care that you even have ice cream on your shirt.
Nobody would have known. Nobody would have known because I didn't know.
I did. I knew. I knew before we started.
Good day.
That's like a
lick clit surprise.
But nobody sees it. Look.
Well, stop pointing.
Nobody sees it.
It's not ice cream. It's butthole.
Why
Good
is there
night.
butthole on the front of your shirt?
You'll never know.
Ouch, man, you're being really mean to me.
I'm being mean.
Listen to how you just got angry at me.
Lick clit surprise.
Good day. Have fun. Thanks for listening.
I cannot believe you said that.